Welcome to part 2 of Censored Gaming's video series, taking a look at how Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters was censored in the US by English localizers for kids' entertainment. There are many changes between the Japanese and English versions, and whilst it would be great to be able to go through them all, as there are so many, this series will be focusing on the ones that are censorship in nature. Censorship being defined as changes that were made for moral related reasons, such as due to wanting to target a younger audience. But with that out of the way, let's continue from last time with episode 4, which is titled the Insector Combo over in Japan. This episode sees Yugi and the gang arrive at the Duelist Kingdom tournament and features the first half of Yugi's duel with Weevil Underwood. This episode is actually notable in that none of its content had to be altered for Western audiences, owing to the fact that it's kept rather tame even in the Japanese version. In fact, there's also an interesting fact regarding this and one of the monsters that Weevil plays titled Killer Needle. For some reason the card had its name changed from its Japanese name of Killer Bee, however as you can see the killer part of its name was left completely intact. This is the only card with killer in its name that's been left uncensored, making this a very strange occurrence. Lots of cards have had the name Killer censored since, such as Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, which was changed from Gimmick Puppet Giant Killer. Moving on to episode 5 though, which didn't fare as well and is titled Ultimate Perfect Form Great Moth in Japan. The first change to this episode is the shot that introduces Mai. As you can see, the 4Kids version on the right removes a scroll up across Mai's body, most likely feeling that this could be seen as too suggestive. The next shot then takes this even further and digitally alters her outfit to lengthen her skirt. It's important to bring up that this is the only shot of Mai that alters her skirt length in this episode, and in fact all other episodes in this video, as well as the episode shown in part 1, didn't alter her skirt length either. It is only in this one scene of only a few seconds length that this type of change has been made so far. For reference, here's what Mai's skirt normally looks like. Next up though, we have a change to some dialogue from Taya directed towards the voluptuous Mai. The Japanese dialogue has Taya throw some criticism at Mai, saying that she is nothing but pheromones. The English version changes this to a much more innocent "so there" comment. Following that, we have some other script changes to the monsters' attack names. Curse of Dragon's attack in the original Japanese version is called Hellflame, with the Japanese version even saying this in English. Religious heaven and hell references are commonly toned down in the franchise outside of Japan, and so 4Kids changed this to Dragon Flame.
Attack with Dragon Flame!
Another attack name 4Kids changed was Great Moth's Moth Burning Death Tornado attack, which is again said in English. This was changed to Tornado of Doom.
Tornado of Doom!
And then lastly, Summon School's attack name was altered as well. You may recall from part 1 how Summon School had its name changed from Japan's Summon Demon, most likely due to occult demonic references. However, last time its attack name wasn't given, whereas this time it is. In Japan, Summon School uses the attack Demon's Thunderbolt, this time said in Japanese. 4Kids changed this to Lightning Strike. Episode 6 is titled Beautiful Harpy Lady in Japan, and this gives a big hint for what's in store next. This episode features Joey's battle with Mai and her Harpy Lady monsters. The Harpy Lady archetype is a big source of censorship outside of Japan due to their suggestive designs. This shows all shots showing the harpies being changed to add more clothing. 4Kids also altered a few lines of dialogue speaking about their physical attractiveness. In Japan, Mai sets a card face down and says Harpy Lady will become more charming, beautiful and stronger for every turn that passes. In the English version, she just says that the card will help defeat Joey's next card in one turn. The face down card is Cyber Shield, and like discussed in part 1, this was renamed from its Japanese name Cyber Bondage, as well as having the spikes coming out of the breastplate removed. However, in this episode we can actually see the equipment card actually being used, and this shows Mai's Harpy being given new armor. Like the card's artwork, the armor had its spikes removed outside of Japan. Next up is a change made to Joey's monster, Demon Hunter, which is referenced by name in the Japanese version but not the English version. Demon Hunter is its Japanese name, whereas in the English real life cards and the video games it has been renamed to Koji Kosi. Like Summon School, this was most likely to remove the occult demon reference. More changes to Mai's Harpies can be seen when she plays the card Elegant Egotist, which causes Harpy Lady to be multiplied by 3. This also sees the Harpies being given a slightly different design, and again the spikes on the breastplate are removed in the dub. And then lastly, we have another case of 4 kids altering dialogue speaking about their physical attractiveness. In Japan, Mai calls the wave of new harpies being summoned to the field the Harpy Lady Beauty combo. Like earlier, she also says that they get more charming and stronger with each passing turn. The English version makes no mention of their beauty and charm, and instead just says that she'll keep on using Elegant Egotist to double the harpies again and again. That's all for this time though, but part 3 will be coming soon, taking a look at the next episode and more. If this is something that you're interested in, then please make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below, and until next time, thank you for watching.